Hey y'all, it's July the 20th, 2017. I thought I would holler at y'all real quick. It's actually about something that's on my mind. It's pretty important, it's pretty pressing, so I figured I'd just go ahead and see if I can't hammer it out and everything so that we can get on with our day and start enjoying ourselves for real. Alright, I wanted to get this out, and before I do so, I want to let you know that honestly and truly, I am embarrassed actually to even make this video. If I'm being very honest with you, completely embarrassed, almost ashamed. Alright, but the thing is, I have to make this video because it seems as though a lot of people are getting extremely confused about something that's actually very simple, to be honest with you and stuff. So with that in mind, no matter how embarrassed you or I might be being involved in this video, let's just go and dive into it. Alright, start off this way. A lot of people, they have problems with the Bible, alright, and Jesus and God and all of it. They got problems with it for whatever reason. I'm sure there's lots of reasons, right? Namely because they've been lied to since they were a baby, right? So a lot of people have problems with the Bible, stuff like that, especially when others who like the Bible call it the Word of God, alright? These people who do not like the Bible and don't dare want to read it, they'll be like, pish posh, what the hell, the Word of God, obviously God didn't come down, write it with his finger on some paper and stuff. That's obviously what didn't happen, so therefore that's a fraud. I don't have nothing to do, that's a waste of time. Alright, that's what these people say and stuff like that. Alright, I want to explain real briefly that the Bible actually is extremely crucial and important, and it's definitely a good read. It's a very exciting read, in fact. Except for certain parts, you'll find that the Bible is very gripping. I mean, it has all sort of drama up in it. But the thing is, the Bible, what makes the Bible so important, probably the most significant thing about the Bible is that it comes in the form of a book, and you can hold it in your hands. You can take it anywhere you want to in the world. In fact, the Bible in different styles has been delivered to the earth all over. In fact, getting a Bible in certain non-savage barbarian places is one of the easiest things that you could do. Lots of times you get them for free, the Bible, and that's what makes it so important. I do want to reiterate real quickly that the Bible is folded up from the front to the back with the Word of God. For certain, like I said, there's other translations of this Bible. Alright, so obviously they're not the exact same, but for the most part, when it comes down to the essence of the Bible and the meaning and the purpose behind it, they are all exactly the same. Alright, for the most part, like I said, tiny variations in the Bible, and that's what trips a lot of people up. Oh, there's tiny variations. Oh, there's no way it could be the Word of God. It's like, dude, you don't understand in reality that people speak different languages, and in certain languages there's words for words that we don't even have here. So how in the the argument don't really make sense, all right? But I want to let you know, in case if you didn't know, that the Word of God does not stop at the Bible, alright? Not at all. First of all, there's all sort of scriptures, like Book of Enoch and so on and so forth, that are not included in the Bible, right? There's all sort of literature that we can learn from. It's very profound. It's not included in the Bible, right? I want to let you know that a lot of people complicate this situation, but in actuality, it's all very simple. The Word of God can come from anywhere, basically, except from in your head, and we're going to explain that in a second. The Word of God can come from anywhere, any kind of book The word of God can come from any kind of person. I don't care how old that person is. I don't care what race that person is. I don't care what sex that person is. That person could be a damn transgender alien. It really could be. All right, does not matter. If you're a human being and you can speak words, if you're an animal and you can speak words, right, you have the capacity to speak the word of God, and it does not matter your religion or anything else. You have the capacity to do so. And so with that all being said, for people who want to hear the word of God, who haven't heard it before and stuff, or at least they don't recognize that they've heard it, you need to understand that the word of God will come from others. All right. I say that because there's a lot of people out there that claim, oh, I hear God talking. I hear God talking to me. Oh, I can hear him. He whispers to me in my ear and stuff like that. I have the word of God, and to get to God, you got to go through me because he's in my head and he's telling me some stuff. That person is a liar, whether they know it or not. And lots of times they don't know it. But they're lying. And if not to you, then they're lying to themselves. God's not going to speak to you in your head. God will speak to you through others. Right? And you'll find that most times when he's speaking to you through the mouths of others, that most of the time it's going to refute your own behavior. You're going to step back and look at whatever it is someone said, and you're going to say, oh my gosh, I never thought about things in that angle. Like, I never thought about it that way. All right? Basically, it might change your way of thinking. It might change your life even. The words of somebody else, simple words as they may be, they might really prove to be crucial in your lifetime. They're going to come from somebody else. It does not matter what's their religion, what they look like. Nothing of it matters. All right? Because when you hear the word of God coming from someone else's mouth, you can choose to avoid it. You can choose to ignore it. You can choose to do any sort of thing to try to distract yourself. It's not going to work. The word of God will enter your ears, get in your head. It will never leave. It will haunt you for the rest of your life. All right? Either that, or you could accept that the word of God is being spoken to you. All right? You could accept it. And like I said, it'll come from every walk of life. Like I said, God ain't going to whisper in your ear, all right? It's not going to happen. It's never happened. Those who claim that it's going to happen and they're not like Moses or something like that, no, it has not happened, all right? You're actually, it's a weird situation of your subconscious lying to yourself. You might as well call it the devil lying to yourself, all right? All right? The word of God is going to come from others. Now that being said, and I've implied this before, I'll just go ahead and detail a little bit further. God will talk to you. Right? And I mean you, specifically, who you're watching this video. God will talk to you. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you come from. God will and does talk to you every single day. Many times a day. All right? But what's important to note is that he's not going to talk to you through words. God needs no words to communicate to you. Right? And so you're going to find out he don't need words. If God's going to speak to you directly, he ain't going to use words. He's merely going to give you signs. And he's going to give you signs all over the place. Whether or not you know how to read signs, whether or not you want to know how to read signs, that's a different subject altogether. He will give you signs all throughout your day because he's your God and he loves you. And he wants to talk to you. It's not going to be through words at all. You hear someone whispering in your head, you're losing it probably, and you need to cut that out. Maybe go in a different direction. The word of God is going to come through the mouths of the people. Not often. It's going to be very rare, but when it does, you're going to understand that it's God talking to you through other people. And like I said, the Bible is filled up with words. It's the word of God. All right? And you'll notice this, just like I brought up earlier, true believers in the Bible and stuff, people who like the Bible, people who find it very necessary to keep the words of the Bible close to them and close to their heart. All right? These people, true believers in God and Jesus Christ, they don't read the Bible in order to see that God agrees with them. All right, they'll notice that at certain points in the Bible, there's certainly going to be a lots of times when God actually does express a sentiment that us as human beings can relate to and can understand. Surely, all right, surely that happens. True believers in God and Jesus Christ do not read the Bible for that reason. They read the Bible to refute. And you know, people get all hurt. They get all butt hurt when they think about certain Christians, and they think about, oh man, they use the Bible to refute me. They use the Bible to refute my actions and stuff, and they're just haters, and they're judging all on me and stuff like that. That makes Christians evil. They're the evilest scum in the world, and that's basically the conclusion that these people will come to, right? Meanwhile, that isn't even close to the case. A true believer in Jesus and God, and someone who has their faith in Jesus and God, reads the Bible, so the Bible will refute them. They read the Bible so the Bible can show them that their ways are stupid and suicidal and messed up, and they affect everybody else. They don't read the Bible to think, oh man, I'm a perfect person, oh, I'm an angel on earth, and oh, everything I do is right, and then the Bible's going to agree with me and stuff. No, the Bible will tell you that you're wrong. The Bible will tell you that you've been misled. The Bible will tell you that you've been lied to. All right? And you're going down just a stupidly dark path. That's what the Bible will tell you. The Bible's all filled up with the Word of God. Right. Meanwhile, the Word of God is everywhere. You need to just look for it. All you have to do is open your door, look outside, listen with your ears, listen with your heart. You're going to see God talking to you all the time, endlessly. And yet, there are people out there who are extremely confused about this, and they have no idea what it is I'm talking about. All right. God bless those people who are balls deep up in the tribulation, though. So, it's July the 20th, 2017, and I'll holler at y'all later with words, probably.